All right, I think we're live. Okay, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the tarot world. I decided to make this stream now because I'm just watching some crazy chart action on Carol. I thought I'd get into it. It's saying my stream rate is pretty low because usually in the evening it's pretty bad here, but I'm going to record it anyway. You can watch it later. Stream's bad. Sorry. We're going to go through. So this is S-Coins of the Week, where we're going to go through every single part of crypto and check out everything that's going on, all degenerate news across the board. So without further ado, let's get into this week. So in terms of what's been happening this week with our bags and our coins, you know. So Luna has gone up 57% this week. We've seen Injective Protocol up 15.7%, which token actually I've been meaning to purchase. I'm going to be doing that this weekend, actually, grabbing a huge bag of different coins. It's a future video I'll be putting out. What else is up? Theta up, Rose up on the daily. We're looking pretty good for, again, Injective Protocol. Nothing really much happening this week, to be honest, compared to last week. Whereas, you know, this week was so flat, where we had such a crazy hectic week last week. Bitcoin hovering around about 38,000, ETH around the 2,000, BNB dumped quite a bit, but you know it's going to do that for a while. Solana still $60. Everything's pretty much sitting where it was for the blue chips, which is good, I guess. I mean, just keep filling your bags with them, right? Is the only thing I can say. We all have these opportunities, and we keep going. You know, Elon Musk came out with some ridiculous, statements earlier today or yesterday. We just basically said, "Go F yourself" to Disney, to Apple, right, to every single large advertising firm, saying that Twitter doesn't need it or X doesn't need it, and they're going to go on without it, and it might just go bankrupt because they're not going to promote it either. Of course, crypto being crypto, it birthed this token, which is GFY. Great. So now people are buying that. We are $8 million market cap, launched just this morning, yeah, and just flying, right? So if you do want a bit of degeneracy there, you could go for that. Whatever Elon says, generally it works. #1 pair right now on Uniswap. And, you know, that's crypto, isn't it? So should we just grab a bag? Yeah, okay, why not? I mean, this is the sort of thing you want to buy today and you want to sell it tomorrow, right? And just see if you can get a wee bit out of it. That's pretty much all. So let's move from Base chain into ETH chain. See if we've got an ETH line around anywhere. Yeah, guess it's enough. $100. Meaning to actually bridge some Ethereum into the system, but because I want to do some Titan X purchases near the end of this. We'll buy this off stream. I'm not going to waste time bridging and stuff at the moment. Going on to multi-charts, what's going on? Right, so pulsedrip down to $18. They are actually creating something quite cool at the moment, so we're going to talk about them later. Pulse down 4%. Titan X up 4%, doing quite well actually. Zen going down like usual. Rat Pulse down. B-Drip, I'm still watching that, down to $4 now, keeps going down. Tropa down 18%. How do we pump? It was a dead cat bounce. H2O down 12%. This is continuing to slide as well. SparkSwap down 12%. Carol down 99.1%. We'll be talking about that for sure. That's on the base side. Oh, Carol, what has happened to you? Other tokens been watching. Elephant up 0.23%. Yes token, a token I've been watching, still falling at the moment, down to $4. I think I bought into that about $15. MPC up 3%. These are MFTs, which is something I'll talk about when the time is right. In terms of the raffle, we currently are raffling Cake Poop. We're up to raffle number 46. This is continuing. We're still minting and minting and minting, and we are finishing November. So 1st of December, tomorrow, is the festive season begins. Congratulations. And I will be timestamping that and then putting together our second monthly financial report for the SCC. You can find our first financial report on the website. Link in the description as always. You can find it just here somewhere. Here, yeah. So you can either watch a video or you can download the report. So the second one will be taking the entirety of November, and just so you can see where our finances are. They are good. Right, so that's pretty much getting caught up with all that stuff. Let's get into checking out what the hell happened in Carol. Oh, God. Not looking forward to this. It's one of these things, right? We had bad news initially when Carol on base side, they changed it all of a sudden. And that was pretty shocking in terms of liquidity, and token price went down a lot. Since then, it sort of recovered a little bit, seemed to get kind of smooth. And then just checking it just 5 minutes ago, right before the stream, we're coming to stake Carol. The total liquidity now has gone down from what, 300,000, 400,000, 200,000, something like that, down to $399 inside that. Ouch, man. That's bad. That is either a rug or an exploit. It means that in terms of Carol, right, on base, is game over, right? It cannot recover from that. All the money's gone. So it means all these tokens here, these stakes been making, pairing up ETH, all this stuff is gone. And that's it. Fortunately, it's kind of like taking off the band-aid, I guess. That's it, done. If you come into their Telegram, we'll find it here. Carol. All right. I'm sure there's a lot going on in here. Yeah. Exploited, damn. Let's wait for the admin's reply. Give the team time to respond. Team will rug BSC next. Would have done it at the same time if that was their goal. True, if they wanted to rug it, they should have rugged BSC first because it had more liquidity than doing base. I think they stopped the buybacks today. They had an AMA yesterday, and something Dev is around and they just blocked buys on the BSC. Bean, the BNB chain Carol is built differently and is a separate protocol on its own, using original mechanics with upgrades. What happens on base stays on base. We're looking into the situation with base right now to give official comments. None of the protocol managed funds are accessible to the team. If our stakers decide to claim the liquidity and rewards, the TVL will naturally decrease. That didn't look very natural. That's right, Eliza. Oh, hello. Not often you see a pretty girl inside of crypto. It's usually a sausage fest. BNC investors might frown upon that. Lol. Okay, yeah. So exploit apparently. That sucks. Of course, exploits. You need to. There's a degree of trust there, believing it is an exploit or not. But that is it. We're game over there. So let's move over to BNB chain and let's see. Last time I checked was probably yesterday. It was around about 1 million in liquidity. And what we're going to be sitting at now. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Ugh. It's kind of stuff you don't want to see. All right, we are 0. Oh no, that can't be 0, can it? Oh no, okay. 860,000. Ouch. Okay, so it's seen a huge pull on this too. I mean, what are you going to do? We just lost a lot on base chain. See here, got 1 BNB sitting there. I mean, what are you going to do? You can sell it, right? Like, take out your ROI. What else can you do? Like, thing is, we had this down when, what was it we were doing? We were playing in WildX, right? And they got exploited. And the reason I didn't talk about any of their other platforms was because I didn't like the fact that when that was exploited through error in the contract. And it said, sorry, error in the contract. It happens in DeFi, lol. Which they should really be careful about, saying the same kind of thing here, because of course exploits happen, but you have to take responsibility for them, right? It's the main thing. It's not the investor's fault that a smart contract didn't work properly. And if the same thing will happen on this one, then yeah, there's a lot of funds just gone. So my advice would be, get some money out of the BNB chain until the storm settles. Let's see what happens going forward with the future of Carol. Oh, not looking bright though. Right. So we come now to ForgeFi, which launched yesterday. We got into pre-sale. We did it live. And I didn't have enough time to cover my strategy. Didn't even have enough time actually to sit down and make stakes. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry, I've still got a bit of a cold. So I bought tokens. And they are for our club, just like my Carol stakes as well. They were completely for the SCC NFT collection, actually. all the referrals I made from Carol, I was sending into the SEC NFT collection. You'll see that in the financial report, actually, quite a lot. Like this one as well, our referrals for Sword, we're also putting into the treasury, into the Eternal Engine. So we have here $84 of rewards for the club, which is cool. Claim that later. What we need to think about here for Forge is the strategy that I'm going to build. So I opened one stake just to check if the thing worked. I opened one for 10,000 tokens for 20 days, right? That's just checking it worked. So my plan for Forge is that if you don't know how it works, made a video on it yesterday. You buy Sword, right, by trading here, or you can buy it on PancakeSwap. Okay, one Sword is going to cost you minimum, like hardly anything. Okay, so it's 0.0015 at the moment. We'll come to the price chart. Ooh, what a what the hell? Just before I made this video, this was going up. Now we're back down to that kind of floor roundabout price. This is actually the pre-sale price, so it's gone back down there. Someone just took some big profits. Yeah, they sold. Who's selling what? Who sold their Sword? Yep, $1,000 sold. $260 sold. Hopefully they're sold out now. I mean, there's 159,000 market cap. This is tiny, right? Liquidity 43,000 locked. This is from the same team who made Last Land. They had an airdrop for people who didn't ROI in Last Land, so you will see a bit of sell pressure on this, I'm thinking. Anyway, so you want to buy it, you come here to buy, BNB to purchase, then you get yourself Sword. So I have some Sword. How much Sword do I have? 383,000, okay. So I want to leave about 100,000 liquid for if the price appreciates a lot, then I'll profit take, right? Then the rest is like 200,000. So the way I'm going to figure this is we come and we think, okay, we have 200,000 Sword, right, tokens. And I want to make 8 stakes. Let's do 8 stakes, right? So that's 25,000 Sword in each 8 stakes. So we can slide this lockup from a 7-day lockup all the way up to a 50-day lockup, right? So if we were going to make 8 stakes, we could go from the shortest day up to the highest day and just take different portions between that with the same amount of Sword. This is going to ladder your stakes, and every time they unlock, you can then claim out the tokens and relock them or sell them. You also can claim at any time these tokens or create a hold bonus by creating more Sword. So this is going to be an extremely inflationary token initially, but it does have a cap max supply. So eventually this game is going to be over and the entire supply is going to be out in the ecosystem. So that's the game. This is a high risk game. This is shitcoins of the week. Everything is high risk. So you need to have big boy pants for everything that we play with, because just like we saw with Carol, you could lose your shirt very quickly if this all goes wrong. So anyway, so 25,000 each stake. So we're going to do 1 stake for a week and get just 0.5% on that, right? Let me just load up this ledger. Clearing my throat. I'm all haggard. Oh, no, it's not letting me stake. I wonder why. Oh, the guy said, I was talking to Dev, he said hard refresh. Shift Alt R, right? Hard refresh. Let's try that. Refresh this. Maybe it's going to work. Have a try. I need some water. Drinking red tea stuff today. Some kind of red water. Apparently it's good for me. It's blood. I'm drinking blood. Blood of Degen virgins. Delicious. Right. Let's try it again. 25,000. Stake. If it doesn't work this time, then I guess there might be some decimal issue with the staking. Oh, connectee to the blah blah. Well, this is exciting TV, isn't it? Again, if the stream's not working very well, don't worry. This is recording. I'll upload it anyway later. Oh man, my MetaMask is going so slow. I'm guessing because my MetaMask won't even load, that definitely my stream is going to be very bad today. No, it's still not working. High gas warning. So I got this done before by putting in 10,000 swords. So let's see if that's what the problem is. It must have maybe a max cap on it. Because it was doing it yesterday too. I'm guessing then that big sell might have been someone who got into the pre-sale or bought tokens early and then realized he wasn't able to sell them, possibly. Stake them. Yeah, that one works. So 10,000 works. Okay, and we're just gonna have to get pretty busy here with quite a lot of stakes. Not sure what the issue is with the contract. Hopefully they fix it soon, though. I'm hoping they fix it soon. But anyway, so for example, we do 7-day, then we do 10-day, right? Then we do 20-day, then we do 30-day, or we do 15-day, do 12-day. Just ladder them all up in a series that you're comfortable with. Put in a bag in each one until your bag's done, and then that means that there is something for you to interact with all the way up to your max stake. You could also take the whole bag and put it up for 50 days, but that's a long time in DeFi. I mean, think about it. Carol only ran for about under 90 days. It's like 70 or 80 days it ran for, and then boom. So 50 days is a long time. I maybe would think about not going that far, but might do with some. 4% a day is pretty good. Coming to, anyway, we're not going to do all that staking now because it's going to take ages with this internet speed. Oh, China, just like living in the Middle Ages. I started some positions on PancakeSwap last time, and I just want to check on my ETH Bitcoin liquidity pair, and I want to see if that is finally in check. Is it still in liquidity, basically? But now my MetaMask won't even open. Don't know what's going on. Everything's broken. Oh, there we go. She's open. She's open. It's one of these days, man. One of these days. How were you guys' week? So, December 1st, while we're waiting for this to open, I'll tell you a funny story. We have a elf game that we play in the family with my son, Dylan. It's called the Naughty Elf, where you have to hide the elf around the house every day of December leading up to Christmas. With the idea being that he finds him in the morning, and the elf is going to be watching to wait for, Santa. Even though he's 8 now, right? He already told me that he knows that Santa is not real, but he's happy to play the game because he wants to, get presents. Essentially, last year he. Whoa! What was that? What was that noise? I don't know what that was. It's kind of weird. Ghost? Weird. You hear that? Spooky. Maybe it was the Naughty Elf. I don't know. Yeah, got me spooked. Be funny, right? Live on stream. Just something explodes. Can't hear anything. Oh well. An old table. Something going on. Anyway, the good news is that while I've been blabbering away, my liquidity loaded, and it looks like we are still in liquidity. Yeah. Okay, good. But as you can see, the fees this week have not been very good at all with the range I paired with. Only $20 out of 20 grand. Very slow, very slow. So I might, considering repairing, or I might just not touch it. Let's see how it rolls. Okay, moving on. In the crypto market, we have a new protocol on Base Chain. This is called Bas Wealth. Bas Wealth is a project which is created by one of our DAO members. It is going to be, I think, a passive income opportunity on Base Chain, and the pre-sale for it is launching tomorrow. So we're going to have a quick look through the docs on it, check it out, and see what's going on with Bas Wealth. Link in the description for every project to talk about. The hard cap on this is 25 ETH, I believe. Private raise. Explore the limitless potential of Bas Wealth. Join our pre-sale for early access to upcoming bridging fees, staking rewards, farming benefits, NFT exclusives, and more. Shape your financial future with us. Seize the moment is Bas Wealth. So what is it? Well, I loaded up the Gitbook, so we're going to have a quick look at it, and you can check it out yourself. Decide in your own time if you think it's something that you want to pledge or invest in for the future, right? It's launching in January, and the pre-sale is in tomorrow. It's in tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. Bas Wealth is a platform committed to providing innovative financial solutions to empower individuals to secure a prosperous and sustainable future. Isn't that what we're all after? So we're purchasing a token, I guess, because it's got tokenomics. Yeah, we're purchasing Wealth token. We have adopted a carefully crafted tokenomic model that ensures sustainable growth and aligns community interests. 4% sell and buy tax. 4% tax is levies on both sells and buy transactions on Wealth token, ensuring a constant flow of funds to support the project's development and ecosystem growth, including transfers between wallets. Our tax will be distributed as follows: 1% marketing, 1% treasury, 2% liquidity from this 4% tax. The tax is modifiable up to 10% as an anti-dump measure. Base chain offers a multitude of benefits over other blockchains. Okay, so that's why they're going to go to Base. Seamless transactions, exchange your ETH with our native currency. We'll be partnering with Change Now that enables ETH direct exchange without the need for all intermediate currency. I also use Change Now on Polygon Land to do purchasing. It doesn't have the best fees though, I have to say, to be honest. With direct ETH exchange, users can effortlessly swap their ETH for native currency on Change Now. This eliminates the need to convert ETH to our currency first, saving valuable time, reducing an unnecessary step. Okay, ecosystem, the DAO. They're going to have a DAO for transparency, inclusiveness, and decentralization. And key utilities of this token: bridges seamlessly between blockchains. Staking, you can stake your Wealth tokens to earn rewards. Farming for it as well. So pretty simple docs at the moment. So it's definitely, you'd have to get into their socials, right, and ask them more questions if this is something you want to get involved with, so then you can see if it's, you know, how it's going to develop in the future. At the moment it is private raise time, so it's time to get the first amount of liquidity into projects so that they can do something with it. Something else that came up today was FWB Network, Friends with Benefits Network, right? So this just randomly popped up today. They're having the pre-sale tomorrow. I'm probably not going to go into it because it seems a bit dodgy, if I'm being honest. We were playing around with it earlier in our Telegram, link in the description for the Telegram, and it was saying the whole idea was, it's making a noise again. What's going on? I wonder if my whole thing's... Oh, the wood just cracked. That's what happened. The wood on my table just cracked right in half. Whoa. Wild. Gonna need a new table. I was wondering what that was. Huge crack right in the middle of the table. Dude. Damn. Ouch. Anyway, so the way this works is it works as a Telegram bot where you add the bot to your Telegram, then it gives you a wallet address when you sign on to it with a private seed. But the private seed is the same as the wallet address. I think that's some kind of error. Then you're supposed to take funds from your MetaMask wallet and fund it into this, right? On Telegram. Then you can tip your friends with it on Telegram, or tip your community, or use it as like a token getting thing, right? They say by doing this, you can get into the pre-sale, or get whitelisted for the pre-sale to then send ETH. But to send ETH, you need to send the ETH to the wallet, but they have access, or they know what the private seed is of that wallet. So in theory, you could send ETH to them for the pre-sale. They could just take the ETH and run. So that's why I will not be going into this, because it seems like the risk does not outweigh the reward, because there are already many other apps just like this one. So why choose this one, right? And it just seemed to randomly pop up, right? For me anyway. So I will not be going into this. I guess other people might be interested in it, but for me, I haven't even checked out their socials. 1,900 people following, like, it's quite small for what they're trying to do. You know, Telegram has millions of users. Looks like so for me, no, I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna do this one. But if you want to take a risk, like I'm saying in crypto, risk reward ratio, make sure you use a burner wallet. Don't give them any seeds or private keys that you have any other crypto in, or don't link that to any mask as well that you have crypto in as well. Be very careful with that. That's friends with benefits. Pulse chain and pulsedrip. So yeah, pulsedrip down to $17.91 from the heady heights of $100. We've almost come back right down to the price that it was when we started the journey with pulsedrip when a couple of weeks ago when it just rocketed back up. I think part of the problem there is that a lot of people bought into the bond, right? So let's connect. Let's see what's happening. My account. So a lot of people bought into the bonds, and of course, when you buy a bond with Pulse, it buys pulsedrip, then it buys bond, right? Problem being that now people are claiming the H2O into pulsedrip and then just immediately selling that pulsedrip back into Pulse, right? So it's just up and then down, because one big flaw that I found with this system is that there's nothing we can really do with H2O token apart from sell it back into pulsedrip. And then from that point, a lot of people are going to just sell it back into Pulse token, right? And just ROI from their purchase of this. So the game theory isn't perfect in my mind for this. So that's what a lot of people are doing. They just buy in, then sell out. So that's a lot. So many people did it. The price went up, then price went down. They tried to alleviate this by coming into faucet now. If you claim your faucet, then your daily ROI goes down to 0.5% instead of 1%. So every time people claim out, then their APR is going down, which is a nice sustainability addition. I quite like it. I've managed to keep all my faucets running at 1%, and I'm compounding. So I have $200 here of pulsedrip, but I will be compounding all my faucets again and again and again, because my aim is to get up to the 1,000 p-drip amount. And now that the price is a lot lower, it's quite achievable. Selling the bond into p-drip, putting it in the faucet, compounding my faucets. Garden is going pretty well too. Like, I'm still, even with the price coming down on this, I'm quite happy about this platform because it does have so many great sustainability like options and additions to it that it's just, I think it's got legs to keep going and keep going. The team are working on brand new utility coming out for this quite soon, actually. We were talking about it in the DAO. Just checking in on the they shouldn't have fixed base Carol since it wasn't broken. Claim button and DEX, everything was fine before that. Yep, it was. Really, they shouldn't. Oh, there's been an announcement in Carol. Hey Carol fam, after a meticulous protocol KPI analysis, we decided that suspending the base Carol buyback mechanism is the most appropriate way. Oh, this was done just earlier, man, to maintain base Carol's TVL until the roadmap's liquidity nourishing revenue streams are integrated. The mechanism maintained base Carol's price excellently whenever it was running, however it eats away at the TVL, and we can't allow this to continue. Like and freely traded token, base Carol will go through cycles of growth and correction and letting it happen. Okay, so they seem to turn off the buyback, and that's what exploited it. Awesome. Oh well, everyone's upset there. Anyway, so in terms of the pulsedrip, let's check out pulsedrip. They have this, peek into the future. This tweet, quite mysterious. A lot of things actually they're talking about in this. Let me just get that load. My extremely slow internet. Man, why does a table crack like that? Is that bad luck? Might be bad luck. So I'm 2 garden positions still. I've got my pulse. I got up to, zoom on that. Compounded this up to 10 available claims, and then I claimed out 5 available claims, and now I'm just going in that cycle. So I claim out 5, leave it at 5 available just in case, right? And now I just compound up to 10 again, then pull back to 5. So I've ROI'd out 1.2 million pulse, and I've deposited 4 million into this. My total compounding is 5.5 million. This way, it means that now I'm compounding up and then down. My compounded amount is going to continue to grow quite fast, and I'm going to get more and more and more pulse token coming into the bull run. when Pulse starts to do really well, which it will do, the gains that I'm going to make from this little garden position are going to be so sweet. I'm really looking forward to looking at this in a year of just patiently doing this, right? And seeing what I get to. PDI the same, so now I'm down to 5 available claims on that too, so now I'll just start to compound it up to 10 again. 2 positions in here. I'm quite happy with both of them as well. So, I mean, we go up and down in crypto, right? All these platforms I'm showing you, some new ones blossoming into new protocols, then we have older ones, or even month-old ones which have just failed. It's ridiculous, right? Absolutely ridiculous. This is the roadmap for pulsedrip that they put out. So, cross-chain swap, which they're opening, wallet connect update, okay, T-drip, it's another token called T-drip, treasury bills, a DAO, and a community vote. So of course, yeah, T-drip is something I'm quite interested in, a governance token, I guess, and treasury bills hopefully is something to balance out the bonding system, maybe, which would be pretty cool. I just love how they keep growing. They always innovate, and I love that. Right, we're going to wrap up today's video with Titan X, a great platform on the ETH chain, right? I really need to bridge some ETH in because I want to do this, but my net's so slow that we're not going to be able to do it right now. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Not such a big deal. Right, so can't even, yeah, okay. So my plan with Titan is the same as what I said in my video last time. So we're just going to have a look at that. So in terms of the staking of Titan, so I've got 2 stakes running, one 17% done, one 2% done. I need to make another one in the next day or two to keep my ladders going, right? So stake 0.2 ETH, that's due, right? From this, I've managed to have another cycle. So now we've got $37 worth of ETH to claim, which I'm going to leave for now. It's still not enough to claim because of the amount of gas you're going to have to pay, right? So I'll keep that going. And my next thing I need to buy is another miner because I only have 2 miners at the moment, 2 of 0.2, and I want to have more miners than anything else. I want 50% miners, 25% staked, 25% liquid. That's the plan. So we need 1 more miner, and then next a stake, and then miner stake, essentially, and holding the other liquid. Miner's working way good. I've got one 1% done, one 2.8% done. So soon I'll have one 3.8% done, 4%, blah, 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 blah. Just ladder. It's the whole way. The way I'm going to be bridging ETH in, I'll just show you, is from Polygon Land. We added a quick and easy bridge for this where we can just take ETH. So I'll probably bridge it from, you know, for example, from base chain. I could take, just type in base. I could take Ethereum base and then move it in to the ETH network, right? Just bridging over there. You know, take 0.2, bridge it over to ETH, right? And get 0.19, blah, blah, blah. So add 0.21 or something, right? To even out the fee and just sends it over. Of course, there's a bunch of other bridges. This one is using Change Now, which does have a slightly higher tax than some other bridges, but other bridges, you know, it's quite difficult to see if they have liquidity and you have to find them and all, you know, that's why I just put it here. It's for convenience. I actually use it quite a lot. Been using it to buy a Caspa as well. You could, you know, buy Caspa with Matic if you wanted to. Cas, yeah, boom. Then use whatever you want. Binance Smart Chain, ETH Chain, Phantom Chain, AVAX Chain, all the chains. You can just switch between them all, moving assets around quite easily with pretty minimum fees, actually, quite minimum fees. So not bad. Last thing also is on Polygon Land, we have a promotion going at the moment, which is if you invest more than 20 Matic into it and you hold an NFT, then you have the chance to win 50 Matic. 2 people will win 50 Matic on Sunday. So that's a promotion we have running right now at the moment. Anyway, so that is shitcoins of the week. We're just going to come check quickly to see if anything was announced in Carol at all concerning this. I just woke up from a 3-hour nap when the TVL was at 178,000 before I laid my head down. Wow, and fuck. I had over 6.5 thousand withdrawable divvies available before this. Ah, man, that sucks. You should have claimed that. Damn. There'll be no compensation after drain, for sure. If someone's saying I want compensation. Yeah, it's one of these things. This is, you know, why I take so long to build platforms. You know, we took ages to build Polygon Land because we want it to be absolutely solid so that nothing can ever, you know, exploit this or hack it. That's why we're the moment we're building Arbitrum Land, we're still testing. We finished the core contracts for Arbitrum Land. We're testing it. We've finished the 3D designs. Well, we finished the base 3D designs. If you want to check that out, I put one in the DAO earlier. Let me just show you that. It's here somewhere. Yeah, check this out. Isn't that cool? So this will be Arbitrum Land. We want a 3D styled UI. So what you would be clicking on would be clicking on the castle would be where you deposit your ETH. The wizard tower here is where you could use your NFT to purchase potions, which will boost your APR. We have a link to go to Polygon Land here by clicking on the mine. And this is the tax portal, or for when you want to claim out your ETH, you have to check on how much ETH you've withdrawn, how far you are into your ROI. And depending on that, there's a variable tax on it. So you can see like we've started adding, like here, there's a little wizard guy. We'll have different characters of the SEC dotted around. We're also going to have a dragon. This is just the base structure, and we're going to be building around this, and then the website will be based around it. So that'd be like a click on the map style UI with a really solid contract in the back end is what we're going for with this. In terms of Polygon Land, I've started injections already. The past week I put in 200 Matic of injections into it. I'm not announcing them, I'm just getting them in there. We're building a dripping style contract as well, which will slowly be dripping in Matic into the contract as we just go through it, so that people can't game the injections. They just happen. It's just a known thing at the moment. Total balance is around about 90,000 Matic at the moment. I'm not on Polygon chain, so it's not going to show it. Don't worry. we still have the Polygon in there. Let me switch it over. Let's have a look. Why does it say 0, Richie? You said you were you said you were rock solid. And of course, when we launch Arbitrum Land, I'm going to finish the docs quite soon because we're into testing now of the contract. That will also feed into Polygon Land as well, which is key because we want constant now influx coming into Polygon Land. Once Arbitrum Land's set up, then we'll do the same thing with Pulse Chain Land or Base Chain Land. Okay, and then that will feed into Arbitrum Land, which will then feed into Pulse Chain Land, making a nice ecosystem of just injecting into different sustainable protocols is the idea. That's the plan, but now won't even load. All right, there we go. Come on, buddy, connect. What's wrong with you? Oh, there we go. What we at? Yeah, 87,000 at the moment. So eventually this will go up. But at the moment we're in the construction phase again. So I am compounding mostly, where I am 37% ROI on this wallet. Just using the reinvest button and then putting in some fresh capital every now and again, up to 2,960 deposited, 1,600 pulled out. No ref rewards, because all the ref rewards on this that I claim, that are like my link in the description and stuff, that all goes into the Eternal Engine. That's how it works. Cool. So anyway, I have been Richie, Crypto Mischief. Hope you've had a good time watching this. Hope the stream was, you know, okay. Probably jittery a little bit. What we're saying. I hope you press the button. I pressed the button, don't worry, says CT Crypto. Hi, I'm here. Hello, Pavel. Never got into Carol. Well, Calder, it was pretty good before they changed it. Then it's been a little bit on edge since then. I just got into Carol 2 days ago. Who is Carol? Hey, Richie, let's do an AMA together. Yes, I will be doing an AMA with Crypto Phil. We just need to plan it. I've been pretty busy. Oh, Carol, I am but a fool. It was a ghost of Carol. Ghost is right. No life left in Carol. Wood glue. Yo, Carol. Yeah. Thing as well, like there's a YouTuber I watch sometimes called Drew Wolfer. I don't know if you ever catch his channel. He always has a really amazing knack for making videos about projects just before it all goes terribly wrong. And he made one about Carol like yesterday. Like perfect, like good timing. I'm not even saying like, you know, I'm not accusing anyone of anything with Carol. I'm just saying that the timing on Drew Wolfer is insane. Like this guy he did one on a bunch of other projects that just, I think Big Whale as well, just before they had their exploit that happened as well. Nuts. Anyway, I am gonna head off. I will see you guys later. Peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. Be good to each other. Talk soon. Weekend soon. Don't give up. Peace.